Quarter Ninja presents.
Hello my friends, hello and welcome to Quarter Ninja's Lair, where we play games, and today we are playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. As you can see, Quarter Ninja's Lair. So yeah. Okay, so first things first, if you watched previous episode, 2 episodes, you know that we did 8 Ford Mustangs, and I sorted them, put them in one place, and I want to show them to you. We didn't sell them, so that's the reason why we still have 895 cars to go. And we are going to sell them together with 2 Chevy C10 trucks, which we are going to restore today. So that will be 10 cars in total, but I didn't want to sell Mustangs before we have chance to see all of them. Look at this. Okay guys, we can go, for example, from the rear, and you see different rear sides, different wings, different bumpers, from the Mustangs to Celine to whatever else. Look at beauty. This is Celine and stuff, you see, different lights, hoods. Look at the front bumpers. So basically this is the same car, but in so many different versions. Look at that. I was really hyped to do that, and I did it. This is the MK4 Cobra, and this one is a 777. This one is Mach 1, as you can see. This is Cobra R, yeah, I'm not mistaken, you see beast, beast, beast. This one is base model, the normal, simple one. This one is the Bullet, you know, Steve McQueen's movie Bullet, so homage to that. This is Celine. Well, I don't need to check, I know it. And this one is GT. So 8 Mustangs, 8 cars, all of them different in their own way, different wheels, different bumpers, different hoods. As you can see, some hoods are the same like this one, but then we have a different one like this, or like this, or with 2 intakes. Absolutely a blast to do, amazing, perfect, you know, I think hats down to the, let me just check, Dead Bob 777, the mod creator. Well done, my friend. You know, if you play this game and you want to have nice mod, run there and check that mod, Dead Bob 777. That mod is not the creator, but Dead Bob 777. And you know, you have all the links for all the mods in our spreadsheet, so everything is there. Every single mod creator is linked there with the specific page for the mod, and you know, you feel free to go and check them. So this is our Chevy, which we started to do. This is Chevrolet C10, normal, simple, you know, usual model. Let me drop engine in, and this is a V8 1 carb. You see, these kind of mods are a little bit different, but we don't really mind. We will now start with building as soon as we can. Okay, we didn't fix stuff. We left, yes, we left everything. I didn't really do anything in the meantime. Let's just fix it. And I could do this, but I didn't, so my bad. Yeah, it's a minute of lost time. Still, I wanted to show you Mustangs. I think that was a real blast and super interesting stuff. I was really hyped to do that, and I'm super happy that we did it. I have huge number of wheels, don't be bothered with that, as I prepared everything for this episode and the next one actually. So no, we will first go with interior wall of the car, actually, down what is below the body, or behind the body. I'm looking, that is only the 3 things that are, yeah, only 3 things goes here, so nothing else. Let's put suspension stuff, and let's finish this Chevy as soon as possible. So the idea today is to do these 2 Chevys, and basically just sell all 8 Mustangs and 2 Chevys, and then start a new set of cars. I have everything, you know, ready, prepared, and you can see everything in our 1000 car spreadsheet. Always, you know, if you want to see spoilers, just check there, and everything is written there in advance, so you know what we are going to do. So what we are going in these videos, if you are new, if you didn't watch this until now, we are doing a 1000 car journey. So we are buying, selling, well, let's say buying, restoring, repairing, and selling 1000 cars. The idea behind that is to see how much time do we need for that, as one thing. And other thing for me more important is to showcase the cars and the amazing work that creators, modders, and actually even, you know, vanilla game and DLCs are doing, and the things that are really from my point of view super exciting, beautiful cars. And you know, it's always nice to see that, and I think 1000 cars would be just a right number, as there is, I think, around 500 mods in the game, which probably not all of them will be useful for what we are doing. There are some, you know, things that actually we might skip, and you know, there is, I think, few hundred in mods and DLCs. And the reason why I'm doing multiple versions of the same car, like we did 8 Mustangs, is when car is visually distinct enough, and when the mod creator spent enough time, you know, to do that distinction between cars and stuff, we are going to endorse it and to showcase it, and I think that is very important. But we are not going to do 1000 Atlanta bolts, you know, just for sake of it, to do 1000 cars that are the same. No, we want to showcase as much as we can, so you actually have the enjoyment, you know, and you can enjoy in this and see so many cars, you know, different cars and stuff like that. So this is our goal. This is episode 47. We have 895 cars to go, and we basically will sell 10 cars in this episode. So we are finishing these 2 Chevys and then selling all 10 cars, which includes 8 Mustangs and 2 Chevrolet C10s. Just to repeat, 1000 car spreadsheet, amazing thing, amazing, very useful, with all the info that's going on. Everything is there, from 1000 car journey itself to our parking, to engines in inventory, to engine guides, so many different things, so feel free to check it. V8 OHVB, just give me a second. V8 OHVB. Where is the OHV? Front exhaust section, V8 OHVB. Am I missing something? Please help me. No, I'm not. So yeah, we have, as I mentioned, we have the 6 videos with engines, all 62 engines that are in the game, covered in 6 videos, which are linked, of course, in the 1000 car spreadsheet in the description down below. So I invite you to check it and see, you know, these are very informational videos in a way. Leaf spring, where is the leaf spring suspension? Well, drive axle, that is what I was looking for. I will just buy one. They are very informative in a way that I didn't do any technical stuff, you know, or explanations. Well, in 6th episode, in the last engine guide, you do have a little bit of technical explanations about, you know, different kind of engines. So what is the difference? Why Hemi is Hemi? Why i4 or i6 or V? Stuff like that. But mostly it is just about the speed assembling the engines, so you can see actually every single engine, how it is assembled, what parts are going in and stuff like that. And also don't forget, you have time codes, so you don't need to watch everything. You just click on the specific time code and it will take you to the specific engine, and you know, you don't have to lose any time. Everything is made so your life is easier. You know, if you need some info or something, everything is there. Okay, so this is our Chevy. I'm trying to too many wheels, but still I didn't want to put them in the warehouse for some reason. I just wanted to do it like this. I hope you don't mind, and we are still pushing with this. Now let's talk about the videos, the format and everything. So if you're asking yourself why I'm not streaming live and stuff like that, the reason behind that is that I live in China at the moment, which is of course very time zone that is actually very far from the Europe, and the most of the territories I presume viewers will come from. So one of the reason is that I'm not live streaming is that. Other reason, we don't have brake caliper cylinder. Other reason would be that sometimes, you know, the streams can break in the middle, and that happens maybe once per stream, but it's more than enough, and I really don't want to have any interruptions or stuff like that. So from my point of view, when I was thinking about stuff, I decided to do stream-like format, and this is actually stream-like format. I'm actually streaming to my hard disk, so there is no video editing, nothing. It is what you see. What you see is what you get. There is nothing here that we do after. We simply deliver, you know, live videos just recorded. The only thing missing is the live interaction, live spring plate. Okay, just give me a moment. Live interaction, which we don't have at the moment, and you know, if there is a need for that, no worries, we will stream live, but probably not full episodes. We will make more like, you know, just chit chat and do some random restorations and stuff like that. But you know, that comes when there is enough people to kind of want that. Okay, so most of the things done. Let us check. These are all the normal parts. As you can see, everything is purely without any special kind of, you know, mark, because sometimes you have like C parts, B parts, so we have only hood. Let's go and buy everything that is stock, my dear friends, and that is in the community cars body shop. So C10, no 120, C10. Wow, this is very interesting. Wow. Ooh, this is complex and complicated. Stock. Let's go with full stock. Yeah, it can be. There is so many things that can be done with this car, but we have no time, honestly. We are not going to do tinted. We are going to do normal one. Stock. Let's just go with stock. I think do we have hood? Spare wheel we need. Stock. Wow, this is really a huge job that was done. Very interesting. Wow. I'm actually impressed, I have to say. No. I'm just looking. Bear with me because I'm trying to concentrate. We will see white writing. This is paintable writing. I think white is going to be perfectly fine. Whew. This is actually like science a little bit, but it's perfectly fine. We are not going to complain about that. As I said, I do endorse the guys who are making these mods really, and I do respect them a lot. They are doing amazing job. I didn't do this model, so I actually have no idea how it fits together. I'm trying to figure it out. There is probably going to be some part that fits here. Yes, this is what I was trying to figure out. Nice. Okay, do we have, let's see, windows, doors. Amazing. This is really nice car also. I don't know, do you like it or not, but these, no, I don't want this one. Actually, what I want, let's see, again, lost focus. What I want actually this one, step side, okay? I think it looks better from my point of view. Will not fit step side, okay. So you see, you have to read stuff, will not fit step side. Let me see, step side. This might be custom. Let us see. Let's spend a few minutes here and there just to see how it works. Okay, good. Let me see. And here, let me see. This doesn't look okay. Something is actually missing here. I don't like it. Just give me a moment to see. No, I don't like it. I actually don't think this works. You see, there is nothing to put in. No, I don't really like it at all. Let's go with the stock. When there is way too many parts and it's complicated a little bit, I choose to simply, go with the most simple option, because we are doing at the moment just these things so we can sell them and kind of, get our progress forward. So this is what we are doing. This car is beautiful and everything, but it's way too complicated at the moment. As you can see, I don't want dark, I want normal windows. This is clear left, clear right. And I think we are going to go with the most simple options just for sake of it, to be able to kind of finish car as soon as possible. Okay, so this is it. We are missing a steering plate, a bench earthquake, and steering wheel 3. Bench earthquake. I never seen that. Let me see. Bench earthquake and steering wheel 3. I cannot remember that one. Actually, I have some steering wheels, but yeah, I think better to buy 3. This car doesn't really look good with the steering wheels I have. So let us see. We have the bench and the steering wheel. Yeah, these 9s are not really fitting the car very, very well. I think we are missing also front plate, if I'm not mistaken. And let me see. Rear window, which I think we don't have, or we do have. We do have. So, my dear friends, that's it. That is the beautiful Chevrolet C10 stock version, as you can see. Let's paint it. I will not paint it in this color. Well, I will. Actually, I will tell you why later. Do they have liveries for the Chevy? There is a... yeah. Okay, I'm just looking. Yeah, actually, no, we are not going to do that. We are going to leave it like this. I kinda like it, and I think it is very, very nice. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to do something completely the same and at the same time very much different. This is the car I got on auction, so you will see it is, well, it's basically a finished car, but it is still very much not okay, and I will immediately disassemble that as fast as I can, just to not to destroy that feeling of having full car restored. Let me just see, let's take not that, but you can see the engine and everything is in pretty bad shape, so we need to disassemble all of that. So this one is Chevy C10, the same model, but it is called the Stance. It is kind of more modern, it's hot rod or whatever that would be muscle version and stuff like that. Different suspension, everything is completely tweaked out. And I will change color. I don't want it to be in this color, so we are going to change it. We are going to probably paint it if we can in the flames. You see how the exhaust looks like. It's completely different car, and it will be very much different than the normal version when we finish with that. So this is our last car in this session, as you can imagine, and after this we are going to actually, just give me a second, I need to switch something here, yeah. We are going to start with some other projects when we sell our cars. I have them ready, and first one will be a vanilla car from the game. I didn't want to buy anything until I showed you like our 8 Mustangs. Because if I got anything, it will come to the parking where the Mustangs are. As you know, you cannot really sort stuff on the parking. That's very unfortunate, but you have to play around, move cars to the garage, from the garage, back forth. And that's the only way I found to, set specific cars somewhere. Unfortunately, yeah, that's that. If you know a better way, please let me know in the comments below. I'll be grateful. Okay, so this one is in much better shape than previous one, so I think we are going to be able to repair quite a lot of things, and we are going to be able to reuse a lot of stuff, except of course stuff that cannot be repaired, like these ends and these things, rods and stuff like that, that cannot be repaired. It's simply you have to kind of just sell them and buy new ones. Okay, perfect. Let me see. Can we remove front? Where you see where is the cross member is inside the engine. And you might remember my basically position on these things. I don't care. People complain, and as I said, if you get something for free, if someone spent time to give you something for nothing, why the F would you complain? And this world is completely crazy. People are complaining all the time about free stuff, and that is in human nature, of course. This is sociology. If you do research, if you read a little bit about that, people always complain about stuff that is free. When they pay something, they will rarely, that's good word, complain, which is very interesting, and it shows that human behavior is just effed up and not really great. In any case, I do appreciate what modders are doing. I don't care about position of the parts. I don't care about authenticity. What I care about to have is basically the car that looks good, from the front, outside, from the back, doesn't really matter. What is below, who gives a flying F, If you are such a geek and you want to have everything perfect, feel free to make model for yourself, which will be, amazing and whatever, and then you can showcase it to all of us. And that's what I'm thinking about that issue, and I've seen too many people complaining, and I really cannot understand it, and I'm really disappointed with that. Okay, so that's that. We didn't remove this thingy, and I kind of have this tendency in last few episodes to forget this front sway bars for some strange reason. I don't know why. I just miss it. Okay, let's do interior. As you can imagine, nothing can be seen at the moment, as you know, there is no interior. Also exterior, well, you know, welding will not show you anything, because I think the body of the car is in perfect condition. Let's drop the engine back in, new supercharged engine, remove this thing here, and let's know what we forgot to do. You remember, the most important thing after this is to come here and repair stuff, because there is a lot of stuff to be repaired. And as you can see, repair chance here is always 99%, because parts are 60 plus, so that's pretty good, and we will be able to repair loads of things, and I like that. And let's sell, not buy, but sell everything. Hello, thank you. Everything we actually can. 98, it's okay. 15 million, we had 20 at some point, but I got quite a few cars, some very expensive. We are going to do them in the next episode, basically. I don't think we are going to be able to do them in this one, but they're basically coming in the next series of 5 cars, which comes after the this Chevy, and when we sell these 10 cars. But first I will restore some other stuff. So yeah, I think these expensive nice cars will come probably in, you know, they will have their place in the beginning of the next episode. That's the most probable idea, and what I'm thinking about that at the moment. Rear mufflers, even that we have. Okay, perfect. We don't have bushings, so it's time to buy more. Suspension, let's buy, as always, let's buy 40. Bushings are something that honestly I cannot believe how many you need all the time. So just be prepared and have them enough. You see how sluggish my game is? This is because of the inventory. Optimization is very, very bad in the game, actually, and yeah, that's the issue, but still it is working okay. As I said, my PC is also, which is interesting, I always had super high end PCs. I always wanted to have the best machines, but you know, like 5 years ago I got the best one at that time. Not really the best, but one of the really good machines. And it still has i7 from 5 something series, which has 6 cores and stuff like that. At that time that was really a great CPU and very expensive. Plus I still have my GTX 980, and you know, I see this machine being more than enough for everything I'm doing. I actually don't see a need. Yes, I could have few frames more and stuff like that, there is no doubt about that, with newer computer and stuff, but still I cannot find a reason, good reason, you know, to just spend, I don't know, 2,000 euros or whatever on the new machine. So yeah, I'm still keeping this beauty here, and it works from my point of view perfectly well. I'm not sure, you know, if this little bit of a lag or sluggish behavior in, you know, inventory and stuff would be sorted maybe with faster CPU or faster graphic card. Might be, might not be at all. But you know, I'm thinking not to change machine yet, because this one works perfectly well. You know, I remember the times, and I was also I had a pretty I don't know, pretty big company selling hardware. I did a lot of stuff in my life, really, from, you know, being head of community management for big international big multi-player online game, you know, traveling all around the world and meeting people and stuff like that. Then, you know, having my own business selling hardware, and I sold thousands and thousands of computers, machines, everything and stuff like that. And you know, I have experience with many things. Also, I did work for some time in repair shop, you know, helping my friend because I had time and you know he needed help. So yeah, it was nice experience, and at least I know what I'm talking about a bit, you know, when we are coming to cars and car repairs and stuff like that. So yeah, I was talking about computer, went you know, a little bit out of the way talking about the jobs, but still with computers, you know, I remember the times when you really had to change your computer every year, or even maybe, you know, but let's say every year, that would be the idea. But now that's really not the case. Even my CPU that I have, my old Intel, works amazingly well still. You know, for the things I need. I don't play super high FPS shooters, the newest ones that take, you know, like million of resources and everything and stuff like that from the machine. I do play normal games, and even shooters that I play are all working perfectly fine. So yeah, this is the strange thing, that you can have a machine for 5 years and the machine still works very well, when I remember the times you had really to change it every year at least once to be able to kind of get performances. And now I'm thinking, if I buy a new AMD Ryzen, and you know, or Ryzen, not sure how it is pronounced, doesn't really matter, and you know, I buy that new one that is super powerful and everything, what then? I will have, you know, everything I need. So I will not change computer for 10 years or so. So yeah, I don't know. We will see. At the moment, I'm not planning to change it, but maybe if I do, I will of course buy the best CPU. Well, let's say the best CPU performance money-wise that suits my needs. And that is, I think, 3970 Ryzen or something. I cannot remember all these new models and stuff. Sorry, a little bit of coffee. But I will probably go with something like that, and some graphic card. But you know, again, I don't want to spend super high, let's say, super huge amount of money for the graphic card, because they're changing, from my point of view, way too fast. But still, my 980 GTX is working perfectly, amazingly well with anything I play. So yeah, I don't know, we will see about that. So that was all the story was, because there is a little bit of lag sometimes with inventory, and you know, that was my take on that. Let's see. My friends, what would you say if I tell you this is done from mechanical side of things? And I think if we are lucky enough, and I hope we are, we will have all the parts. Now this is stock, and this version came like this. Let's see what we have from parts. Just let's see, let's spend 5 minutes. That was stock, trim removed, but we want trim. Actually, I like it with the trim. I don't want to remove trim. Okay, I'm just checking. Can we change something? And maybe, but I like trim. I don't want to remove it. Hood is stock. Let's see what hood do we have. Custom hood 3. What do you reckon? We buy one. We spend money. We don't care about money. Money is not the issue. Not that one. No. Although we have all the parts, and I should just put the parts, let's maybe make it a little bit. Yeah, you see? A little bit. Front bumper, again stock. Let's see what do we have. I hope you don't mind, because I think this is interesting. Option 2. I think, why is this? This is B and this is C. I'm just looking. Front end D, front end D. Let's see how this bumper looks. I need to check. Okay. Headlight for stock front. Okay, let me see what front end D. Let's go a little bit crazy, can we? front end D, front end D, and front end D. Because I'm thinking, kinda, let's go a little bit crazy, but we need still, before that we need a rear right fender, or that would be cab. We don't want Suburban. Let's go, no, we have stock cab, I think. Let's go with the stock cab. We are losing a little bit more time with this car, don't mind it, but I think it's going to be interesting. And you see, we are putting different headlights. The car is going to be meaner, and yeah, I think I like it actually a lot. Front lap door, we have stock door, but let's front lap door, if you remember, and I think you do, what is it, chopper for low tray, okay, fake roof cap, okay, there is so many things that it's amazing. Tinted, I will just use stock tinted because I like to have a trim, okay, I like to have trim, and I will take dark windows, okay, and I think tinted with darkened windows, I like it. Normal ones, I think they fit car very well. Tinted ones, yeah, I think we are slowly making progress, and this car looks better. The bumper, I'm not really excited with the front bumper, but that's about that. I don't think we can do much about it. Original one was Romanian. Do we have new? Yeah, we will just reuse them because we can, of course. This looks very, very nice. I'm absolutely happy. Now, this is a stock step side and stock tray. Let us check. Let us just check. Stock says low tray. Low tray. I'm just looking what we have in offer. Stock tray, tray B. What is flat bed low tray? I have to check it. I have just to check it. Bear with me, please. This is flatbed. This is nice, but what can you do with that? What can you do with that? I don't think I want that. Yeah. I think stock step side. But then stock step side. You see, this is tricky because it doesn't fit well. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how to make it properly done. So what we are going to do, because we don't want to lose too much time, let's go with the stock and just simply ignore everything else. I will use this one because I like it. Rear bumper. Let's see, what do we have? Rear bumpers. Let's see this one. Maybe I want to see how it looks. The option 2. The chrome button in the front. What do we have in the front? Yeah, it's chrome in the front also. Yeah, I think I like the look of the car, definitely. Will not fit cab B. We are not doing cab B. Right taillight. Yeah, I think we can leave that like this. And I think more or less seat 4 leather A and steering wheel 8. Seat 4 leather A. And steering wheel 8, if I'm not mistaken. That was kind of idea. Okay. Although I'm absolutely sure now I will realize that we have multiple seat 4 leather A. Yep. Of course, I completely forgot that we had perfect kinda, where is that one? That we had a perfect interior. Doesn't really matter, we will reuse that on some other cars. That's that. Let's go to paint shop and let's paint the car, because for me the paint will be that thing that brings the car out and makes it special. Not this, not this, not this. I exactly know what I want. Most probably, let me see. Yeah, I don't think the paint map fits this hood very well. But then let's do it like this, and I think yeah, I think this works well. Absolutely, absolutely, it works perfectly fine. I'm quite happy with that. Let's put it on lifter too. Nice. So our two Chevys are done. 40 minutes and we did it. Look at this. This is Chevy C10 called Stance, like, you know, Stance Works. It is down. It's really, really nice, beautiful looking machine. And this is a normal C10, basically a full stock, a beautiful car yet again. Okay, so what we are going to do now, as we really don't want to spend more time on anything, click please, thank you. We are going to bring 3 Mustangs, and we are just going to do that like send this one on lifter 1, send this one on lifter 3, and bring 2 more Mustangs in, because we cannot do it in any other way. I'm just going to bring Mustangs as they are, you know, in order they are in the parking, and we are going to sell everything now. Okay, first batch. So we are going a little bit in a different order. We should first go with 5 Mustangs, but I don't want to spend time, you know, to return cars to parking and stuff like that. It's faster like this. Okay, so let's see. And this is Chevrolet C10 normal V8, a beautiful, beautiful car. It is, you know, it is really, really nice. And that's it. Let's sell it. Not much money, but we are not here for that. We are here to restore cars. This one is, as you can see, a little bit beastier looking, lower. Front end is really sporty, rear is stock, wheels, big wheels, dark windows, everything is mean machine basically. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. When you restore that one, you get more money. Goodbye, it was a pleasure. Also, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring 2 more Mustangs in. Why not? Because we can, actually, why not? Let's bring this one. You see, the game is a little bit stupid. I would say if you have space, you know, anywhere in the shop, just send car there. Why not? You know, if all these lifters are empty anyway. But it doesn't work like that. You have to have space next to the basically entry door, and that's it. Let me put the next one. Okay, so 5 Mustangs here. We are selling all of them. I already showed you show all of them. This is the Cobra version. Look at this. This is the 777. Yep, very sporty, very racy. This one is what? This one is Mach 1. Well, yeah, it is Mach 1 written down. This is, I think, a base model. Yeah, this is like how you would get a Mustang if you got it in the shop. And this is Cobra R, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's go. Cobra R. Goodbye, my friend. It was a pleasure. Base model, the same. Let's sell all of them. We have seen all of these models multiple times, so I want to show them more. No need for that. This beautiful machine in gray, I really liked the color, and you see the prices are always a little bit different, from 50 to 70, 80k, depends on the model probably, and the engine in and whatever. You see this one will be 80 plus, 88, this is 777, and this nice Cobra is also 70, well 83, my bad. Perfect, so 5 Mustangs gone, 2 Chevys gone. Let's bring last 3 cars in. Let me see, can we do that? Also, it always drops us out for no reason at all. I don't want that. I can click exit alone, but yeah. Okay, 3 more cars. The first one is a GT version. As you can see, it has a GT here, pretty normal. This is a Saleen S281 if I'm not mistaken, very nicely looking car. And this is the Bullet that was done as homage to the movie Bullet with Steve McQueen. So Bullet 70k, almost the Saleen. It should be again 77. Strange, it should be a little bit more from my point of view, but doesn't really matter. And the GT version, again 70k. So my dear friends, boys and girls, whoever is watching, we do have 8 Mustangs gone and 2 Chevys. Give me a second. Yep, I'm thinking. Okay, so garage is empty, and our next order of business is to bring the first car in. I decided this is auction car that I got on auction because I actually could. Let me just sell what we are going to do. Old engine, old rims, old shocks, everything that is not new, and also we are going to sell leftovers here. Okay, you don't get much, but still it is 1,000 or 2 money units or even more, and that's that. So this one is the Mayen M3, which would be the Audi A3, and here it's called Mayen A3, well Mayen M3, I do apologize, it's not A3, and it is simply the vanilla car that came with the game. As you know, we are doing all the cars we can, and I will simply do every single vanilla car, because why not? It would be stupid not to use all the cars we can in the process of, you know, 1,000 car journey. See this small window, and I think that concludes actually that should conclude everything here. As always, let's move here. Now you see we have these air filters. This is going to be interesting. Why I chose this one? Because we have quite a lot of these vanilla cars that are not done. We have like 2 more Mayens, well, basically Audis, and some other stuff, and I wanted to, you know, get rid of all of that and slowly, you know, move forward and do stuff. Okay, so that should be it. I think I'm honestly thinking, can we? Maybe we can. I will risk it. Let's go and put battery on the charger as always, and then let's disassemble the car, and we will see. I'm not sure, am I making mistake? Starter, I think starter I had to remove, but everything else should be okay. We will see now. We will also change engine in this car, because also you know, a game allows you to change engines in the cars for some models. For some models you cannot do that, but for some you can. And then, as I have a certain number of engines in the stock, I pre-prepared them, especially in the process of showing engines to you, you know, doing the engine guides and stuff like that. Beautiful. How buggy is this, is out of this world. And I do have engines in stock, and whenever I can, I will use the engines I have in the stock, because why not? It would be stupid to keep engines in the stock and make new engines in the process for no reason at all. So this car will get i4 DOHC turbocharged engine instead of whatever is inside BFM at the moment. Okay, so that is the main change that will happen on this car. And as you know, I explained that multiple times, engines are really, you know, in a way interchangeable whenever that is allowed by the mod or specific car or whatever. And you should use opportunity if you have a spare engine, you know, that you can use, and no need to build a new engine, because every engine build will take 10-15 minutes. You know, so that's not something that you need to do if really you don't have to. Okay, so that's it, almost done. So for today, first car is the Mayen, and then I will show you what will be the second and third. Why to spoil the things beforehand. That's that. Let's remove sway bar. You remember I said I forget to remove it for some strange reason in last few cars. Okay, and it has again the same suspension. It's very peculiar. Yeah, I think that's the word. That all these vanilla cars have actually the same suspension. You know, it's kind of stupid, but it's okay. It seems like just pure simple copy paste, you know, just copy that and put whatever, you know, we can, and use the same suspension all the time. I'm wondering why, but yeah, you see, that's the one that has every single suspension part you could fit on the car. You have it here, so you can have nice 20 minutes of disassembling completely unrealistic suspension, but it's okay. So today we are doing one vanilla car, one DLC car, and two mods. Okay, this is the plan. Not today. I would say this episode would probably cover one vanilla, one DLC, and one mod, and then in the next episode we will finish with two more mod cars, and then I didn't actually decide what is next. I have it just, you know, for next 5 cars, including this one, so we will see. I will make a list a little bit later. I have a very hectic schedule, so sometimes I simply don't record for 4 or 5 days, then I record few episodes, you know, one after another and things like that, and that is one of the reasons why I couldn't really stream. Also my time schedule is hectic, and I couldn't really probably you know, have always times scheduled properly. I would miss something, you know, because my schedule changes and stuff like that. So it's safer to just record these videos and, you know, put them on YouTube like this. And you can communicate with me in the comments down below, and feel free to do that, please. Don't be shy. Also, like, subscribe, you know, drill. I don't need to repeat that all the time, but, you know, why not, just to mention. It's always nice when people subscribe and like the videos. Okay, let's take the engine out. We know which engine that was, and yeah, let's do the interior and the let's do the interior and the exterior. We will use our welder, of course. Exterior is almost, well, you know, almost perfect. Now it will be perfect. Yes, I can see. So what engine? You see, we can put this old one or the turbocharged one. I dropped turbocharged one, as I said. Why? Because I can. And I really think no, we are going first to restore, repair whatever we can. and that is always a good order of business to do. Everything is 99% chance to repair. This car didn't came with good interior and exterior, like 100%, so that means we are going to have to buy glass at least and some other stuff. But it's okay, not too many things I hope, and this is going to be fast and efficient job. Let me see, yeah, quite a few things repaired, I'm happy with that. Let me just sell the stuff we actually don't need. Okay, 2,600 units. Wow, that's interesting. No, that's my buttons are next to each other very often. I will press one instead of other. I want to sell this and this and this, and I will sell wheels a little bit later. Okay, brake servo, let me see. So we didn't manage I4B air filter base. Now this is it. I have to come here and buy air filter base, and I'm almost sure not a single of these parts will be fixed, so let's buy them all. If they are, we are. You see, we had filter, that's interesting, but not a big problem. That's the first thing. Then we are going with the battery. Then we can add ABS pump. You see, this engine, when you put this engine, actually, it interferes with ABS stuff here, and this is the actual game car. So the developers did that, and that shouldn't happen because, you know, they shouldn't allow engine change if something like this will happen. So that's actually their mistake. Nothing we can do about that. It doesn't really matter. As I said, I don't mind what is you know, behind the body, what is hidden. It is about the exterior, about the car, about the thing that you can recognize the car and say, oh yeah, that is the Audi or the whatever. Shocks, you see, we are out of these shocks. If we need more, we are going to need to prepare them and make them, although that takes a minute, so never really a big issue. I'm never worried about shocks because shocks are super fast to make. What I really have prefer to have, not prefer but must have, are engines and the wheels. Okay, these take quite a lot of time to prepare. As I said, every episode that I do takes around hour. So for every 2 hours I'm streaming, I'm spending an hour to prepare. From the engines up to the other stuff, you know, it takes really quite some time. Okay, what I'm trying to figure out, this side. Okay, let's build this side first, and then we are going to do the other side and see how that goes. Not the other side, but connect these two. I want to put wheels on. And just give me a moment to finish everything here. Okay, why we don't have front? That's strange. Usually they come, I buy them in even numbers, and this is strange, but doesn't really matter. Okay, let me see. Sometimes you cannot unzoom, you see? Very tricky. We need bearing here and pads, and now we can put axles. That's why I wanted to put gearbox and shaft there, so we can put axle and stuff, and now we can put wheel. This is classic one, this is here, classic one. Why I don't have classic one? I have classic one is here actually. I changed the order of the, I just remember. I changed the order of the cars because I don't have one engine ready. It's not a big deal. I will prepare it, of course, for the next episode, but this is why I changed the order for the cars. They were differently set, but now Okay, so I need again, I know what the problem is. What was the wheel? What was the wheel? Classic 01. Bear with me. Okay, this is the Classic 01. That's done. We didn't put our bushings here, so let's do that also. Yeah, we don't want to forget that because the bushings are little annoying things and I really like to do them and not to think about them, but this time we forgot to put a single one. Okay, I think this should be that. Let's click here, middle muffler. We have few. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 catalytic converters. We don't have exhaust pipes and a rear muffler B. Exhaust pipes, they should be somewhere here. Normal exhaust pipe, where it is. Let's buy 4 and a rear exhaust. I think it will be here anyway. Was that B rear exhaust pipe? Okay, I'm now super confused. What do we need? Okay, muffler. Muffler, okay, muffler, where is muffler D? B, this is the one. Yeah, it was muffler, not pipe. Yeah, I was confused for like 20 seconds. I was like thinking, what the heck did I do now? Well, we know now it was just that. It's perfectly fine, okay, not a big deal. So let's do this annoying suspension that has like 2000 parts there for no apparent reason at all. And then see what parts do we have for the Mayen, for the bodywork and stuff. I do have some seats that I want to reuse and they will be perfect for this car. You remember that we have some stuff left and I think I want to use that on this car because they will fit perfectly and we don't want to sell them for no reason, you know, we can just use them. Okay, I didn't want to use them on the Chevrolets because they didn't kind of fit really properly, but for this one they will fit very nicely. Let me see, we have of course here you see this small rubber bushing and then you have to put sway bar and then multiple arms, and then after that don't forget that you have these bushings and you will see so many parts, and I hope you agree with me that this is really strange having such a complex suspension with so many parts. Well, let me know in the comments below. In any case, what do you think about that? And actually this is not the right wheel. And where is number 1? Classic number 1 is here. Okay, this is it. It's not it, it's even more parts. What are we missing? We are missing small bushings. Okay, is this the small? Yeah, it is. I'm buying these, you know, like 20 of small bushings and 40 of big bushings because you need so many of them always, and that's that. Fuel tank always have to have in stock. You cannot repair it. It needs to be, you see, now we're inside the tank. Okay, let's do other side. As you can see, I'm spending more time with this crappy little car than, you know, I'm spending with some really serious cars and stuff. So that's why I'm unhappy with these, especially with DLC cars that are all using the same suspension, and it's really too complex for cars like this, but you know, I presume it was easier for devs to do it like that, just copy paste and, you know, change the body on the top and that's it. Okay, let's do the what I want to do. I want to add this one because without that one you cannot add the arm in the back, and you need to do all of that. Disc in the process, then arm, and then when you add arm, then on top of the arm you're adding these things. Do we have enough for this, please? Yes, one more and that's perfect. Okay, and then link, and what else do we have here? the brake system which we need to install. Okay, we are putting now the freaking bearing, and we are putting hubcap, and then finally we can put the rim 01 Classic. Okay, I think this should more or less conclude almost everything. Well, it's almost, but let me do the thing first. What we have to do, we have to put the starter, and then, as you can see, turbocharger which we don't have, we have to buy one. Yep, it's here. Turbocharger goes at the end because it is connected with these screws you see here, 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 and here. Okay, let us check. Is everything 100%? Seems so. Intercooler, I forgot intercooler, and unfortunately intercooler must be put in from the bottom, so I have to push car up yet again. That was my bad. Not a big deal anyway, I don't mind or care. Yeah, I think this concludes the mechanical side of things. True. Let's see what parts do we have. I think I repaired more or less everything here. Probably lights will not be, you know, lights and glass as always will not be here. Yep. So usually when you have like auction car, there are a few states in which cars can come. Mostly you will have either body parts in good condition, so you can fix all of them without any, as you can see, light or glass, or you will have everything in perfect condition. So really depends, but yeah. Mayen M3, let's go and buy that. That is in the body sport shop. M3, let me see, yeah. So let's buy all the glass because we need it. Headlights and taillights and glass and glass and glass and glass and headlights, taillights. Did I miss something? Probably I missed one glass. I am almost sure, but we will see that now. I missed, I think, a little small right body or left body window. We will see. Yep. Plates. Yeah, let's go with Tasmania. Tasman Audi, why not? This, no, I got everything nice. I was almost sure that I didn't, but I did actually. And taillights, headlights, sorry. And that's it. Gimme. Bench M3 front license plate. Again, we used Tasmania. Now the interior. Let me see. Can I reuse some stuff? Because I really want to kind of get rid of these things. I know they're not maybe fitting the best, and I have to admit, yes, I understand the color maybe of these and the bench is different, but I honestly really don't care at the moment. Bench was M3, but bench we had to buy actually the proper bench. And I think steering wheel. So if you're a purist, you will have an issue with this and you will not like it. And I honestly, as a purist, I don't like it. I cannot look at it, and I'm going to buy proper parts. I want car to look good. This is the idea, not to just drop random parts in. We will reuse these seats that we have on some other cars. I'm not worried about that. Yup, I think this is much better. Perfect. Car is done, fully painted, everything is in perfect condition. This car can go to lifter 1 and we forget about that. I will just showcase it for a second. This is actual Audi A3. It looks pretty much like Audi A3, so we are happy about that. Next car, exciting car, I like it. Big, huge, powerful, here it is. Again, auction car in perfect condition, which doesn't mean anything because we still have to disassemble it and to prepare it fully. What I'm doing at the moment, I'm trying to remove as much as I can so you have less thing to look at, you know, like you just don't see a really car fully assembled, although I cannot avoid that, so yeah, unfortunately. But this is how they come from the auctions. You cannot, you know, run from that. Simply it is what it is and how it is, and we have to work with that. I think I removed more or less everything that was body parts here. Yeah, I do hope I have engine. I didn't F it up. I do believe, yes, I do believe I have it. Let's remove what we can from here. I think with this engine, if I remember well, the air filters come together with the engine, I think. Or maybe I'm completely and utterly mistaken. Let's leave it for now and try to pull everything out. If I'm mistaken, we are going to rectify that later. Not a big deal at all. You see 76%. What I want to do now, I want to disassemble the car, and then we are going to see can we pull the engine or we have to separately do air filters. But I think these are the actual part of the car. Not 100% sure. Okay, we are going to see that in 5 minutes when we disassemble all of this. This is straightforward, as you can see, pretty much normal usual suspension, front one at least, which, you know, it's very kind of common, and we do have that all the time. Yeah, but you see engine is huge, 6.3 liters, very powerful, big engine. You know me, I'm not the big fan of Mercedes. I do like them, I respect them. It's not something that really excites me too much. Well, I think older you get, less bothered with cars you are. You don't really care if this or that car is, you know, like that. You just need something that takes you from point A to point B safely, fast, securely, and that's about that, I would say. I forgot to remove the servo here, so we need to do that. We will when we push car down to remove the engine, so I think it can wait a little bit. Can we remove this? We can, and as always, don't forget sway bar. Let me see, exhaust pipe, starter. This is very interesting, very interesting car. You will see it's a little bit differently done than most usual stuff. But let's disassemble it and see how that goes. And this I want to remove immediately. I cannot remove this, but you see. Also, what I always talk about is what is the right, wrong way to assemble and disassemble, to do stuff. There actually is no right or wrong way. I would say the only way is your way. Yes, some parts they do have order how you have to remove them or put them in, because you know this is how it is done. But other than that, it really doesn't matter. I think you do whatever you feel at any given moment is the best thing to do, which would make probably the fastest assemble or disassemble for you. As you can see, I'm doing that also. I'm just pushing stuff as I see fit, you know, and I'm not even going on that side. I'm removing it from here because I can. See, I can even do this, and I think you can remove more or less all the parts from kinda here. You don't need to go on that side. I'm just checking. Yeah, you can actually, easy peasy. Okay, gearbox, big huge one, and then we can remove this, let's call it drive shaft. It is drive shaft actually, but specifically for this beautiful engine. Okay, that's done. Let's push car down and let's remove our, you know what, our, it was hidden here, I didn't see it, brake servo. And now I want to see, can we actually pull out the engine like this, or we cannot. This is interesting. Okay. It seems that in order to do that, we have to remove air filters. Okay. I wasn't sure actually, because I didn't work on this engine much. I'm just looking what I need to do. Yeah, I missed this. And it seems that we have to remove a freaking base. I don't think this is an issue. Let me see here, here, here. We will just remove it and try to pull engine out and see how it works. I hope it will work well. Also oil reservoir. Let me see. As I said, I didn't work on this one, so I don't have a clue how it works, how it is done. And as you can see, actually, this thing... Hello? Hello, where are you? This thing, I do believe now we are golden. And we can do it now. So the reservoir and... yep, done. Perfect. Good, 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 good. Okay, so what we are doing now, we are doing our, no, I don't want to do that, I want to do this. We are doing our interior. As you know, I'm not really trying to show or explain really much what we are doing and how it is done, because we did all of that in our playthrough videos, which you actually can find on my channel. Let me drop the new engine. And you know, from episode 1 to episode 20, well, to episode 21 actually, we did full playthrough from level 1 to level 50, and we unlocked all the skills, we explained everything in the process, we did everything that is necessary. And if you don't want to watch that, feel free to go and check my game guide, which is around 40-50 minutes video, which covers the basis and, you know, explains how things are done and what is what in the game. So feel free to check it. Why not? It cannot hurt, I'm absolutely sure. Let me just remove these classic rims, which are really, really annoying me very much. And this engine, 6,000 bucks, and this wishbone and this wishbone and this wishbone and this wishbone, and wheels I can remove actually, I think. Wheels. Okay, groups, as you know, we have to sell them like this, because groups are sold only manually. If you want to sell them in bulk, you have to disassemble all of them. Okay, so let's go with the air filters and bases. Okay, we managed to repair one. We have one filter. Let's see, one cover. So we need to buy, actually, unfortunately, whole set of 159 stuff. Give me a minute. I will do that immediately. So we come here, we say 159, and then we buy 1, 2, 3, and that's it. This is for our other side here. I want first to do that and get rid of that, not to think about that, and then we are going to do whatever we can from the engine bay, and then add stuff like the reservoir for oil and things like that. Okay, that should be it. Let's put radiator. We should have, I think, all of that ready. Perfect. Where is the battery? Battery is here, and then our ABS system, and let's not forget at the end to put our servo in, and I think that would conclude more or less our engine bay. What do you reckon, guys? Engine bay, yeah, I think so. Push car up and let's keep working. A beautiful machine, beautiful. As I said, don't ever underestimate my love for the cars and the beauty of the cars. I love them. If I say I'm not a big fan of Mercedes, that doesn't mean that I don't like their cars or I don't respect them. And you know, cars are one of the most beautiful things that you have, you know, design wise today. These things are really great. Although new cars, I'm really disappointed. They're all the same, they all feel the same, they're nice, they look good. I don't really have an issue, but I think design is very boring, and you know, very much if you see one car, you've seen all of them more or less. So yeah, before the cars were really designed in so many different ways, but now I believe the cars are very much boring and all are the same, which, you know, they follow some security reasons for that, you know, to be safe, secure, stuff like that. They also follow some trends, and probably, you know, how is the most simple way to design stuff, and you know, maybe probably save some money in the process and things like that. Okay, good. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's nice. What I want to do, I was looking here, that oil thing, do we have it? For some reason I have even multiple oil reservoirs. That was a spare one from who knows when. So SLS 295, 265. So 265s of course are going on the front, and 295s are going at the back of the car. As you can imagine, beefier wheels are going at the back and smaller one on the front, as always. Not sure even if there is a case when you would put bigger wheels on the front. I have no idea. I cannot remember seeing that ever. Maybe in some special cars for special cases or some special stuff, but yeah. Okay, so front going nicely. As you can see, we are out of bushings. Let's go and immediately buy bushings. Also, what I want to do, let's buy, like, again 40 of these, and then let's do outer tie rod. I will buy 19 because I do believe we have one for some reason, very strange number, but yeah, let's just do that. These arms, bottom, upper, whatever, very often you repair them and you need to buy maybe 1, 2 from time to time, but mostly you will have them, not all the time, but most of the time. Everything else, you know, can be or cannot be repaired. You already know, if you watch my videos, what can and what cannot be repaired. I think you are familiar already with all of that. This is 265, so front wheels are on. I'm just checking. I know that I forgot bushing here, and we have bushing here. Okay, I think that's that. We can put drive shaft immediately. That is very nice with this car, and we can drop in the starter. Yes, thank you. Then we don't have pipes. Okay, we are going to buy pipes at the end or whenever we have time. Well, you know what I'm thinking. Do we have 159 here? We don't. I was thinking we do. One of these. And where is the rear muffler? Do we need two? I think we need two. Let's put one rear muffler. Let's put another rear muffler. Let's put exhaust pipe. Let's put the gearbox in. As you can see, 124, so we are pretty good with the time. I'm really happy with that. You see, this suspension is assembled a little bit differently. It is hanging in the air, and yeah, it is like that. You should have some cross member here, but you don't have it. You have suspension in the air, and then it should be connected with something here. We will see what. I know that I disassembled it like 10 minutes ago, but I don't remember, honestly. I'm just thinking, did we have some drive axles here or something? We will see when we assemble that fully. Put the wishbone here. And what we are missing, I'm just looking, what we are we missing something, or this is it? Shouldn't be like that. Okay, let's see. Probably once when we have these, I will tell you, wheel, what is the name, bearings, I think then we are going, yeah, as I said, then we are going to be able to put axles in. We don't have brake pads. Wow, we spent all of them. Nice. So 20 of these, as you know, brake pads, you cannot repair anything, so basically you just buy new and use them. Rear 295s, perfect, beautiful, amazing, good. Now let's do the same on the other side here. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this should conclude more or less mechanical part of this car. Let's just do the brakes and we will see. Okay, nice. And the last wheel goes on, Merc wheel, perfect. Now let us check. I might be missing something, might not. But you know, it says 100, 100, 100, so it should be okay. Just body is left. Okay, body. Coffee, just give me a second. I didn't actually remove front window, or I did. I didn't. Doesn't really matter. So let's see. Hood 100%. I know that this car didn't have all the 100% parts, so probably headlights. Oh well, you know, it did. But I did repair some, so it's very strange, but doesn't really matter. I'm not complaining. Because sometimes you will have some things really unexpectedly. You see, like everything is 100%. So maybe I'm mistaken, maybe I didn't repair any body parts, maybe I was just dreaming about that. It's easy to check later in the video, I'm not sure, so not a big problem at all. Do we have original? And I'm just returning original plates because we have them and we can return them, why not? So I expect also our interior should be perfectly fine. Let us check, why not? But the new parts are always at the back. Don't forget that, you see. So yes, interior is fine and nice, and also SLS steering wheel. Perfect. Let us check now. 94% missing is front license plate, as I knew it, of course. And that's done. 100 all the way. So this is our beautiful, let me just move it, our beautiful Mercedes SLS AMG. Look at this beauty. You have to admit it is a very, very beautiful car, powerful car, nice looking and everything else. 1 hour 28, and we are doing very, very well, and we are going to take third car now. Third car is a little bit different. This is a mod done by, I'm going to tell you, done by whom? By Lit. So feel free to check his store. Well, I cannot call that store, it's more of you know, mod collection on Steam. I'm just looking where is the car, and it's here, you see, at the end of the queue. So this is his mod of the BMW, I think it's M8, the GTA version, and we are going to restore that one. I think it's very, very nice, looks great, it's a really, really cool car. Yeah, there is no, you see, body parts are almost unexisting. I'm looking, everything is one a big piece. Yep, more or less. I know that fenders, yeah, usually fenders. I'm just looking. Did I miss something? Probably cover here, something. No. Bear with me, guys, please. Let's see interior. Interior actually doesn't exist. Okay, what we are going to do, let's not overcomplicate things. Let's remove what we can and what we have to, and then we are going simply to kinda work on the car. I'm looking, where is the battery? Battery is there. I think that's about that. That's about that. Let's remove window. I know that I can do that, and other than that, this is it, I think. Okay, let's put battery in the charger. Oh, it's in super bad shape, and let's push car up and see what we can do. This, it seems, is hard coded. I would expect that you can remove that internal part of the body, but you cannot. We will see once when we restore car, you know, like when we spent when we use our what's the name, welder, then we will have a better picture. So bear with me until then. Let's remove these coolers, intercoolers. We will see, did I miss some parts of the body? It seems not. This will be one of the, you know, full body basically cars that most of the mod is one body part. I actually absolutely don't mind. As I said, for me, the most important thing in all of this is to showcase the cars, and not to showcase the, you know, mechanical part of the car, to show you, you know, how everything is connected, how engine works and stuff. No, if you want to know about that, feel free to go to the school. There are school for these kind of things, or even you can check info on the internet. What we are doing here, we are showing you the shapes, the beauty of the cars, and, you know, the final product. We don't care really what is behind, what is hidden behind these shapes and lines. That can be, you know, left for really purists, and they can do that for themselves. Why not? That's not a bad thing necessary, but, you know, it's not what we are doing here. We are here endorsing cars and their beauty, and we are kind of respecting cars and showcase them. Okay, perfect. Let's remove drive shaft and let's see how the things will go. Don't forget, we have to remove also the gearbox, and as you know, junkyard cars never come with starter, so we can immediately remove gearbox. And let's see. This is, I think, the last car for today. I'm actually not sure because I think we can have a few minutes left for sure. We will have, you see, fuel pump. Now when you have two fuel tanks, you found one fuel pump. That's interesting, because usually you will never get fuel pump in the junkyard car. That is so rare that I can really count and say I've seen it twice. Once here and once on some random car that I'm not even sure now it was the junkyard car, but maybe, yeah, I think it was. So 2 cases. Is this the radiator that I missed somehow? Yeah, it's almost invisible from there. Yeah, we will remove it later, just to know, to remember that we have this here. Now when we are talking about complex, this car is not so complex in a way. I think there is not so many body parts, there is not so suspension is not so complicated and stuff like that, so it should be straightforward job, pretty fast, pretty efficient. That's about that. Okay, and I think these are, please, thank you. Sometimes you're clicking and it doesn't work. Yeah, engine this. Okay, let me try to access engine bay. I see it's a little bit harder to get to these parts. Okay, let's send the lifter there and let's pull the engine out. And what I want to do, first we will do interior. I have no idea how that will reflect, but let's kinda... Yeah, it didn't really reflect much. What is more important, I want to see a welder, because welder should give us a clear picture about maybe parts that are missing or we didn't put them in or anything. I'm just checking, you know, feel free to check with me together. It looks okay, it looks okay from what I can see, so we need to drop engine in, and that's about that. Now let's take our thing here and I will try to install what we can. Okay. Oof, this car is in crap condition. Let's see, is there anything to repair? Okay, a few parts here, here and there. But ABS stuff is definitely not there, I can promise you. See, you can repair tail light, but I think tail and headlights you can repair only if that is allowed by the creator, I think, because that's not the usual behavior. And yeah, I'm just removing these, and what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to sell parts. Okay. I'm thinking, I actually know we need, we'll buy one and maybe one just to have it in the stock, and then we will see. We should have servo, I know that. Yes, I got new ABS pump and new ABS module. We have two, one always in stock because we are going to need it sooner than later. Multiple radiators, huge number of radiators. We are going to have to buy more radiators. Yep, let's buy 5 of them. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm just looking, cooling was here, we can add it from here, and that was important. Also, I would love to add battery. If I can, I can. And is there anything else? These air filters. Okay, one. And we need more air filters. Let's buy at least 3 more, and air filter. And I think this concludes that. Now this one and this one. Perfect. And yep, that should be it. I hope. I hope. Okay, so let's assemble what we can. I don't think there is cross member here. It's without that, from what I can see. It is just pure suspension without a cross member. It's okay, perfectly fine and nice. A fuel tank, for some reason, you see, I managed to point there. I'm looking, double wishbones, we should have them enough. Let me see, this is it. Okay, slowly but surely, this is our third car in this, let's say, session, and we will do 2 more in the next episode, and then of course sell them. As you know, I really like when I can split episodes between two series, let's call them series, between 2 episodes, because it's kind of more convenient and easier, you know, to do 2 cars now, 3 cars then, and then sell them in the middle, and then do again the same, and we have more breathing space than doing 5 cars and rushing, you know, all in one episode. That kind of, this makes more sense. We are missing what? Upper? Yep. We are missing upper suspension arm. which is here. So we are buying 3, as you know. We need 1, we buy 3. We need 2, we buy 4, etc., etc. So we always have a little bit of spare parts for when we need them. This is the last bottom suspension arm, so interesting. We don't have them anymore. Shocks, I think we were lucky that I had enough shocks for all these projects today, and that's pretty cool. So we have 40 minutes left in the episode. I just want to remind you, like, subscribe and comment. You know, comment is always welcome. Feel free to talk about the game. How do you like it? How, you know, you feel about it? What do you do in the game? Maybe talk about cars you like, cars you don't like, maybe actually about what you drive. And you know, how do you like the specific cars that we restored in any specific episode? You know, like in this episode we restored a few cars, so maybe you have a specific feeling about some of them. Maybe you are a lucky one and you have restored a Chevrolet C10 truck, you know, that's also very nice, and you can share that with us, etc., etc. There are multiple things we can talk about. Also, maybe you have seen this beautiful machine in the races. You've been so lucky to go on the race and see it. Yeah, feel free to share that with us. Just let's first do fuel tanks, because I feel that would be the best way to clean and clear them from here. And then we can do drive shaft. For some reason I have one spare drive shaft. I have no idea why, but that's good. Oh yeah, I think I bought few of them. Yep, now I remember. This is also going to be interesting, and you know, we are going to have spare time. I'm not sure what we are going to do with the spare time. I have to think about that. I think maybe we are going to pay visit to the junkyard and auction, because we didn't do that for a long time. I'm doing that outside, you know, the game when I'm not recording. But I think it's always nice from time to time, you know, really not all the time, but from time to time to go, you know, like live and check what is there. Maybe buy some car, maybe, you know, see what we can find or we cannot find and stuff like that. So we might do that, you know, pay few trips to the junkyard, few trips to the auctions, and stuff like that. Okay, so this is the wheel here, and now do we have upper? We have, actually, that's very interesting, but we have all of that. Bottom suspension arm C, as you can see. We do not have it, and but this is bottom suspension arm, please, C. These are not really used often, but I will buy 3 of them regardless. Do we have anything else that is missing here? I don't think so. I think we did okay. And housing D, yeah. I remember that. I'm just looking here. Okay, almost done, and that is very actually good news, with some time to spare. Perfect. We are on our schedule, and you know, I have a phone call. I do apologize, give me a minute. Sorry, I'm keeping working, but yeah, I have to probably just step out for a bit. Still, I will work for a few more minutes. Bear with me. As I said, I don't want to do this videos, bottom suspension arm C, so we are missing that also. I don't want to, you know, edit these videos, so yeah, if I have to do, you know, phone call or something, you have to bear with me and be patient for a minute or two if you don't mind. And I hope that's not a big deal. Actually, let me just check something. Yep, I will be back with you in a minute. I do apologize for interruption. As I said, I had to take a call and to do some stuff. I'm back now. I'm looking. We didn't remove fender from what I can see. Where is this? Is this the... I'm looking. Rear right fender. That is what I cannot find. Okay, we will eventually find it. Let us see. Do we have medium intercoolers? Two engine cover. You see rear right and rear left fender and front clamshell. I don't understand. This is the fender. Okay, this should be, you see what bothers me, engine cover and everything. Let's put intercoolers and then I will try to move car from here and onto the ground. Sometimes I find it is much easier to do it that way, and I'm absolutely confused at the moment. All these parts are, see, you cannot remove them from here. Yep. Okay, let's move car to the door, and actually we will not have spare time because now we have to figure out what the heck is what. Okay, let's go and check parts. This is, I think, here, and if we type M8, I think we should get it. No. BMW. Clamshell, that looks like whole body, huh? Am I correct? Am I correct? This is window, fender, engine cover. Because I'm thinking when you look, well, no, not here. When you look here, oh, I managed to remove everything. Okay, perfect. Oh, finally. Good. That's that. I was sure that I didn't remove anything, and I did actually, so that's nice. Let's see, what do we have in the body parts? Do we have actually something? So front bumper, left fender, right door, right tail light. Front fender we have one, but yeah. Clamshell we don't have. Which one we are taking? We are taking normal one. The door, let me see which door do we have. We have right door, right tail light, and left fender. Right door, right tail light, and left fender. So we need right fender, And why we have two front windows? Okay, I took the second version. I don't know. The car is not, let's say, so different. I'm buying everything. I cannot be bothered. Don't take it wrong, but I simply cannot be bothered at the moment. I want all of these. This we have a right fender. I have no actually idea. I'm just buying stuff randomly. And yeah, let's assemble it, because I don't want to make two cars. These are not really different enough in a way, so I think we will just stay with this one, and I think that will be enough. It is a beautiful car, very nicely done as always, a very nice showcase of things, beautiful, beautiful. I think we are going to need maybe different, we will see, different fender on the left side. I'm thinking about that. Oh, this looks really, really great. I'm impressed, honestly. I'm super impressed. We have multiple, okay, that's good. Let me change this. Let's put Alabama, because I'm not sure. Can we kinda, do we have front one? No, we don't, so perfectly fine. We had one Alabama left. I just want to be sure that we have everything in order, which means that all the parts are the same, kinda. Okay, yep, this looks good. What we are missing, you remember maybe, the fender basically here, which is of course steering wheel. And let us check now. I'm impressed with myself. Now we have to go to paint shop. I'm not sure how that works, but probably livery or something. Let's go and see. I'm not actually sure at all. Okay, just to see. So car can stay factory white. But what if we go out? Yeah, I'm just looking. Liveries, yeah, that's the idea. This is what we want, okay? This is what we want. This is actually, wow, this is really lovely. I like it. I like it a lot, a lot, a lot. Look at this beautiful machine, please. Look at this. Look, look, look. It is actually, yeah. Wow. Wow. Although it shouldn't have a plate, no reason for that. I would say it's not road legal in any way, but it is a beautiful car. Okay, listen, today we did the Mayen M3, as you can imagine, this Audi A3. We did Mercedes AMG SLS, again, the beautiful, really beautiful car, and this astonishing, beautiful M8, I think, race GTE version. So I'm thinking, should we allow ourselves, and I hope the game will not crash. It happened to me once or twice that it crashed when we went to the junkyard. I'm thinking, let's go to the junkyard and let's pay like 3 trips to the junkyard and maybe 1 or 2 trips to the auctions. Let's see what is there, and let's relax a little bit from all assembly and disassembly. It's not a big deal. We will finish everything on time regardless. Look at this. When you go to the junkyard and when you don't have basically a single car, like you have this crappy Bolt Reptilia, crappy in a way that you really don't need it because you did it already and stuff. Then you have, see, Tempest Magnum, which we did. Then what is this? This is Merc, which we did. Nothing really exciting, nothing much here. This is what RX3, yep, this is RX3. We did all of that,
And yeah, and this is one of the Mustangs, but as you know, we did how many? Oh, no, my bad, extremely bad. Sorry guys, that was really bad. That was of course a Nissan Skyline. Why I said Mustang, I don't know, because of all these Mustangs and stuff like that. So I'm going to buy it. I have already one in garage, okay, but at the moment what I'm doing, I'm just typing in our 1000 car spreadsheet. Everything is there, as I said, so you can immediately check it. The car is written there. I will buy it because this beautiful car can be done in so many versions, and I want to be sure that I have enough of cars if I need to do maybe 2 or 3 versions or something like that. So that was the first trip to junkyard. As you've seen, mostly boring trips. Usually you have to travel like dozens and dozens of times there to be able to find exactly what you are looking for. And it's never easy, but what I'm thinking, let's just do it again. As I said, let's pay 3 trips to the junkyard. Depends how many cars we find, you know. If there is no cars, then we might pay even 1 trip more or so, and at least 1 trip or maybe 2 trips to auctions. And let's do it that way and finish episode like that, because I really think it's a little bit a change of pace, you know, in all of this. And we have 4 more minutes. This is nothing. This is Salem or something, doesn't really matter. And this is of course Mustang, but we did all that one. This is again the R33, which we have in garage. It's enough of them. I don't want to buy more of them. This is another nice Nismo 400R. Okay, so this is another different version. Let me take that one also. Just let me write it down. And I'm just looking at the price, 22,263. Why I'm doing that? Because as you can imagine, what's the name? Nismo 400R. And while I'm not with you in the game, I'm just, you know, typing and writing down, because this is a different version of the car and probably it has different body parts and stuff. We are going to buy it, because why not? If it's different enough, we are going to do at least 3 Nismos, well, not Nismos, 3 Nissans R33 GTRs. Okay, so second trip, this is a GT40 if I'm not mistaken. I'm not. And this is F1 McLaren. Now you know what we are going to do, you know, in the next episode. These McLarens, 2 of these, one is F1 and one is F1 LM version. Not sure what is the difference, because I've seen there are different body parts. I decided to do 2 because these are very nice car, iconic, really, probably one of the best sports car, well, ever made. And yeah, I think they deserve their place. So now this is the last trip. I don't want to go to the junkyard anymore. That's it. Maybe we are not going even to go to the auctions. I'm not sure, because we are sitting almost at the end of our time for the episode. So let's rush through this junkyard and finish with this. We had very productive day, as you know. We sold 10 cars. We made 5. We have now, you know, everything ready for the next episode, so we are in the good position. Nothing here. These are mostly, you know, vanilla or DLC cars. Still, you see, I don't want it, I don't need it. Still the same cars, you know. It's very strange how this works, and very disappointing. Another Mustang, and that's that. So we didn't actually find much. We found 2 Nissans, which I'm very happy about. And this is one of our next builds, at least 3 versions of the Nissan Skyline GTR R33 version, basically the older one. Not sure what year it is, but yeah, R33 is the older one. Then you have all these newer versions. Okay, my dear viewers, my friends, boys and girls, you who are watching, that was it for today. You see, we sold 10 cars, we restored 3 new cars that are ready and waiting, for 2 more, which we are doing in the next episode. As always, like, subscribe, comment, have a great day, stay safe, take care about your family, do something you love, and after all, the most important thing, a thing I always say at the end is enjoy life. I will see you soon in the next episode, and until then, bye-bye and all the best.
Please subscribe to this channel, share and like this video. Thank you.